Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I like to talk about the things I saw and I did not see. So let's start this. And I need to remind myself in what I did see. First, the things I did see. I can remember like yesterday. It was a normal day, just like now. I stood up and something did happen with me. There was something I could not see. But I did feel it. It did feel good. And I was like nailed on the floor, folks. I did not know what the heck was going on. I directly started to think, what is this? And I did go to my bed because I want to go down, eat, drink, like I always do. But this time, this force did stop me from doing this. So I did go back to my bed. And I was like shocked, folks, because this never did happen to me. And the understanding of it was far away from me. I did not understand what was going on. But I felt in this force I could not see. I felt love, folks. Unbelievable love. I never did get in my life before. Well, I did get love, many girls, many nice people, you know, who are friendly with me, and that kind of love I did get enough, lots of it. But this love was different. It was much stronger, and I could not hold it. You know, it was like it did come from that force, and that force did not come from here. It did come from somewhere else. And this is the real story. Now, when I was in my bed again, I thought, this is strange. I must be crazy or go see a doctor if the force let me, because I was like locked up. And I felt that force was still with me. It was like an energy or something. I could not see it, but I could feel it very well. And then I did ask the second time, because this love I did get, it did stop, and I asked that force to do it again. And the second time, it became much stronger, and I needed to tell this force to stop it, or I'm gonna die. That was the feeling, and my heart was knocking almost out of my throat. This time it did not feel that good. I thought by myself, why do I need to ask it again? Because it felt so good, folks. So I did ask it again. This force almost did kill me. But it will be a nice kill, because it was complete love. And that's the most strongest feeling you ever can get from people, but also the most powerful feeling what this force could give me. Now then this was done, and I thought, you know what? I stay here and I'm gonna lay down and rest for a little. And always when I lay down and I want my rest, then I go under the blankets. It's dark, it's warm, it's nice. It brings me quietness and rest. So I did do this, but this time I start to see a man who was building something. It was a man, an older man, and he was building something. And in the way he did build, I saw myself in it, and I could walk in what he did build. And yeah, I saw eyes where I did walk on the stairs. I saw eyes on the stairs. I saw eyes when I did come in. First I saw a big door, a much more bigger door than a skyscraper, you know. A very big door. And I thought, well, I never can open this. I need this force. But the door did go open like it was the door of my room. So I did go in, and the first thing I saw was they did build cars there. So the first thing was eyes, and when I did come in, I saw more eyes on the floor and in the walls, and it was everywhere, and it did look at me. And then I saw very strange creatures did build these cars, these very expensive cars. Lamborghini, Porsche, you know, very expensive cars. Then I did walk around, and I did go outside. I was standing on a balcony, and this balcony did go all over that world there. By the way, it was there, moist, not cold, not warm, but between it. And it did smell strange. And the people, I don't know what it was. They were grey. The color were grey, like dead people or something. Or dead creatures. They did not look like people. It was very strange what I saw. And I was outside on that balcony, and I saw then other kind of people, but these are people who did change to this beings, this, I cannot explain, this grey beings. And no, they did not have big eyes, big black eyes, no. They did have just normal eyes from human beings, not big black eyes and all that kind of things. I did not see this. So I saw this these strange people, and they did work outside, and they are locked up. They could not run away. They did have locks on their hands and feet. They could not run away. Like they are prisoners or something. And there are many. I saw many. Then when I saw this, I did go inside. And then I did hear, I did not hear. I saw people react. They did walk very slowly, and they did listen to someone who is higher than them. And I thought, oh, they do have a boss or something they listen to. But when this guy starts to speak, this boss, people become extremely slow. Very slow. Like they are connected with him, and in some kind of way they start to become slowly, more slowly than normal. This is also what I saw. And then I saw a light in a room, and I did go there, and I saw, like you see this Celine Dion, in some kind of way she's standing by the beds of little children. This is also what I saw there, but the place was white and it gave light. And there was no other place than with his little children and babies, because I saw little children and babies on this bed, and these people, beings, they did comfort them, give them drink, give them eat, and the way they did come, also the way they did go. So they could go through walls, and I thought, wow, it's almost impossible what I see. And then I go away from this story, and I go into another story, and that was I saw a pyramid. That was my second vision. And there was something with this pyramid. And by day it was a normal looking pyramid. And by night, when it became dark, the pyramid started to change. It got a door in it, and this stone door go open, not like a normal door, but the door go from above down. So from above to below. But there was a stone in the doorway. So it did go, it could not, because of the stone. So this thing did go up and down. And then I saw lights going in and lights coming out. In that pyramid. And by day there are many people from many towns and many ages, and also from long time ago and from the future. I saw it all. Then I did go back away from this story, and then I saw a woman. She was standing in the rain, and she did look like a very rich woman. And I did follow this rich woman. It was raining. I did follow her. She did go into a house, a normal house, and she did go to a fire, and then she stepped into the fire. And I thought, well, I follow her. So I go into the fire, and then I did come back to that place where it all did start, where I did get my first vision. So the eye, the pyramid, the cars, the people who are locked up, and the children. And then I did come back in this life, because I was taken away. But I know I was still in my bed. And then I did go away from my blanket, and I sit like, what is this? This is not possible what I see. This is unbelievable. And when I explain to people, people will never in their lives go for this thing. What did happen to me? So I'm in my bed and I start to ask this force. The man I saw build these things I could go in. Is that force? And then God told me, I am your father and you are my son. And I directly start to think, that is not possible. I did not say it, but I thought, it is not possible. If I am your son, then I must be Jesus. And that is not possible. And I never will take over from Jesus. Because Jesus is God. But in the beginning I did not know. I did not know that Jesus is God. I thought that Jesus is Jesus and his Father is God. But this was a miscalculation. I did find it out later. Jesus is God. So I was talking with this force, and this force told me definitely that he is my father and I am his son. And I thought that's not possible. You could tell me a lot, but that's just not possible. And this force, no, I thought this. Then I start to ask him of this force more. About why me? I did not understand. When I did get this, folks, I did go to the internet. And this did not happen directly. Because first I did have things to fulfill. Father God told me to do. So he did send me to the internet. And because I was asking for my name. I did not like my name. And Father God told me, go to the internet and find out what is behind your name. When you're done, tell me what you think of your name. So I did look at my name and wow, was I wrong. So I did come back and I told my Father God, I do like my name a lot because it do have a lot of peace and wisdom and love. And when this force did touch me, folks, also the knowledge did come. The knowledge I do have, it's not mine. I am connected with God in a way I cannot explain. It is His Spirit who did come to me. And this is what did touch me. And the only thing I did ask for was love. But with the love came the knowledge. And in that way, I am what I am now. But I still did not understand what was going on. Also not in the world. It was end 2012. I was touched. And by the way, folks, Jesus was born on the 10th of April. The 10th of April. He was born. The 10th of April. He was born. These are things I know for sure. Now let's talk about the 7 seals. I did not see in heaven a man who will open 7 seals. I just saw disaster will come in this world, and demons are behind it, and will kill this family on earth. These are the bad fruit who will take the good fruit away. I saw nothing with seals. God never did show me seals, but He did show me a book. And I did go together with my father to that book. It was a white book. And I did open it, and I did start by page 1. And God told me, you know page 1. We are in the middle of the book. And this is a book, folks. It is your revelation. Because that's exactly what I saw. I saw war and rumors of war. I saw every mountain will explode. Every mountain will explode. And not one time, but more times. I saw the sea rising out of nothing. I saw the people fighting with each other. I saw them kill and rape, steal and lie. I saw demons. I saw dead people. I was standing in this world. I was standing in the middle of America. There it all will stop. In the middle of America, it will stop. For this is the middle point of evil. So all the American people are definitely connected with something evil there. Evil people. Try to disconnect yourself from it. It's the only thing I can give you and warn you for. Try to disconnect with the people you want to be connected with. Try to disconnect yourself. It will be hard, folks. I know. But try. So I saw God gave me many things. And I thought, it's not even possible. But because of this force, folks, I feel like I am possessed by my Father God. He also told me, and this was 3 months later, but in these 3 months I did get many visions about pile-ups and all that kind of things, you know. And I thought, well, that's not real. And then I saw this pile-up happening on TV and I thought, what? That is not possible. Why I see this? And you know, with Russia, with the stone, what did this was my thing. Because I did become mad and people saw gold and fortune in it. And it doesn't matter for the rich and the high if you die by the stone. If they get their gold, it's good enough. They know it will not hit them, but it definitely will hit you. If you do recognize that kind of people, then try to disconnect with them. Because these are the people who ever will be connected with you. These are the high-ranking people. You cannot put your finger on. They are untouchable. If you do not understand what untouchable means, then go to a party. Go to Lady Gaga and give her a kiss. Go to the where she is standing and give her one kiss or a hand. Or try to touch her. And you will end up in hospital. That's just the way it is. But I did not see 7 seals. I did not see 7 bowls. And I did not see 7 plagues. Because many plagues will come. Not 7. But many. Many seals will go open. Not 7. And many bowls will come. Not 7. For me, folks, it's the most easiest way to tell you it will be terrible. This what will happen will be terrible for you, for your children. So if you plan to make children now in this time, don't do it. We are in end time. And I did warn you already for this thing many times. But first you need to see before you will understand. For that's what you people are. You need to feel the pain in what you will know. How much pain you do have. First you need to know and see. That's why you will not listen. You are like all Thomases. Unbelievable Thomases. Many stories in the Bible are not true. If Moses was with God, then Moses did kill no one. So was there a Moses? Oh yes. But he did kill no one. Jesus was born in spring, folks. The beginning of spring. It is giving time for these terrible things. What will happen with this little child? The day Jesus was born, a few days later, many little children did die in his name. And this is the real story. This king did die because he was not that tough you think he was. He did die by what he did do. He could not handle it and he did die. But this was the first thing with Jesus. Many little children, they die in his name. Because they did not look for the little children, but only for Jesus. So Jesus was not born in Christmas time. And the days of Holy is Friday 9 or 10 o'clock it starts. And not on Sabbath day. This also is not true. And by the way, folks, I don't care about a holy day. I only care about God. And God is my Holy Father. So every day I walk with God are holy days. There is no special holy day of God my Father, but all the days are holy. And all the minutes, all the hours, all the months, and all the years, and all the time. When you start to walk with God, you're going to learn this very fast. When you walk with God for real, you need nothing anymore. No Bibles, no belief, no churches. It just do not exist anymore. It will be grabbed away from you like it never been there. So I also did not see giants because I did get nothing in of giants from my Father God. I did not see myself running for giants. So for now, I cannot go with it. And the 7 seals, I saw many seals. If you talk about disaster, then the world will become one big disaster. Climate change. And people talk about climate change. Did the people do this? No. No. No, we are in end time. Climate must change. It belongs to the end time thing. I don't know any better, folks. And you cannot heal the wound of earth. You cannot heal this. I only know one person who can, but will not do it. He also will take away your shield. You are protected by a big shield around earth. It will be taken away by my Father. And then the real problems start. Because then everything comes out of this bottomless pit. And you are not looking for that. And that is only one seal my Father himself will break. And that is your shield. He always did protect you and did lock you up in this world so that you will go nowhere else. And now I hear about NASA and hey, yeah, we are on Mars. Mars? Yeah, we are on the moon. The moon? No one was on the moon, so no one was on Mars. It's some kind of a beach or something. But both of them, everywhere they go, they cannot go through this shield God still do have. So folks, that's why it's not possible. God did lock you up, and he told you so. And I'm telling it again. God did lock you up. Protect this world. Because he loves you so much. In what you hate him so much. And I know, folks, you will not like the truth. I do understand. The truth is more hard than a powerful fist in your face. But I will come like a powerful fist in your souls. One more time, folks. Watch out for this this connection you do have with people you do not even know. And start to disconnect with the rich. Because they are here to make you more poor and more miserable than you ever will be in life. And in the days you did not listen, you will regret it. So start to disconnect from these people. Connect with the people you trust. I mean, these pop stars, folks, do you not feel what they want from you? I mean, it's obvious. They're dancing in flames, they're sticking their tongue out, they go wide open, they do the most sexiest moves ever. They do witchcraft and witch things. The clothes and the rings and the makeup and the fire, the smoke, the signs. How is it possible that you do not see the signs? You people must be blind, not see the signs of the stars. Stars will fall on earth. What is this saying, folks? Will you think that stars will fall on earth? Stars you see in heaven fall on earth? No, folks. The only thing I do understand is the stars are on earth. They did fall already. And now they want to let you fall. So try to disconnect. In everything you see a star. Don't be connected with them. Disconnect yourself. To do this on a more easy way, because you are not ready, folks, to do it yourself. You need help. You need help from Jesus Christ. This is the only help I can give you. But if you will take it, that is up to you. Follow his way, follow his lead. Do what he did. Exactly the same thing. Do it. And you will be connected with this beautiful man. And if you don't, you will not see God, my Father. And behold, for my Father must come. Behold, my Father God. End of story. case closed. And folks, lots of things will start to happen. And you are not looking for those things. Many of you will die off like you've never been there. If you do not listen, you will fall. And God, or me, or the angels cannot save you. End of story. Case closed.